Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to our QPR Career Mode. If you're not all nice and caught up, then make sure you go check out the playlist, get yourself caught up, and if you are, then welcome to today's episode. Getting pretty close now to the end of this season that has been pretty incredible, in all honesty. The fact we are where we are is mental. The run recently has been pretty good as well. We've been in a pretty good streak. Obviously haven't lost since that game against Wolves, but with only a couple of games left now, only the 6 games left, I believe, 7 including the cups and stuff, obviously, but we've got a pretty good chance here of powering through and really looking good for the end of this season. Obviously, we've got that game against Liverpool, which is going to be absolutely huge. We won't be going through that one today, but it could be the title deciding game. As you can see, the table is pretty gosh darn tight. We have a big game to start off today as well against Chelsea. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get to that game. That'll be the first thing we do, I assume, really. So yeah, not too much to talk about other than let's get into gameplay. Let's go. Okay, so you can see we have had a little bit of a change as well. Masengo is running that CDM spot that normally has Amos, and Elbasir is playing in centre mid, mainly because of fitness. I won't lie to you, it is a stamina thing, but you can see the stamina of some of their team. Pulisic and Lukaku, definitely the wrong way around, but they are running a 5-back, Quartes at right wing back. James, it annoys me that this happens, but there's not loads I can do about it. But this is going to be a big game. This could be a huge game, so let's get into it. We start today's episode at home at Loftus Road, which in the last episode, I'm fairly sure we had like 1 game out of 4 at home. But today we get to start off at home up against Chelsea. It is a big game, not just because of what's at stake, because it's up against Chelsea. A bit of a West London-ish sort of derby going on. But yeah, Mwepu leading the boys out today. Didn't really think about the sort of assignment of captain, I won't lie to you. But yeah, overly happy with this team right now. The team's doing really good. Tyrese Campbell doing what Tyrese Campbell's been doing all season, and basically almost since we've, probably a season and a bit, I would say, in all honesty. But we do have, obviously, Isaac Cole's coming through, starting to do the business, and Eze is playing like a Biri Eze. Like, I can't say much more than that. Eze is just doing Eze level things. So obviously I'm overly happy with that. Let's get into it. Let's see how the boys do. This could be a big plus or a big loss. I mean, that's a great start for me. But yeah, this game, really 3 points from basically here on out. 3 points are what we need to see pretty much all the time. So no pressure, eh? Chelsea bringing this ball forward. They get it out wide here to Ziyech. He's going to lay it inside to Havertz, who I've not really closed down very well. But now I'm having to close him down there with It's a lovely bit of play there. I have to say, our defenders have been so good this season. Our centre-backs are some of the highest rated players in the team, and they play like it as well. They play like absolute units, and they've needed to. This has not been a simple season. This has been a very tricky one, and they've lived up to it. Coles lays it off here to Tyrese Campbell. Oh, I wanted to get it back to him. We do eventually, not quite the way I wanted to. Isaac Coles there getting almost hacked down. Where's my free kick? How is that advantage? How have I had an advantage there from when Coles has been hacked down? That's ridiculous, man. Got to be careful here. Pulisic takes it past Figueroa and then just taps it past Lafont. And that has all come from us not being given that advantage that we should have been given. It's from the same passage of play. That's genuinely frustrating. That is very frustrating. But we do go 1-0 down in not really a great manner. That there's unlucky for Figueroa. Lafont, it's not a great shot. It's like Pulisic just sort of scuffed it. But it's one of those that like the keeper's just guessed the wrong way. Like you can see, he sort of guessed a little bit to his right and it's gone to his left, but it is what it is. It's Pulisic's 10th goal of the season and we're 1-0 down. That is not a good look for us at all. Get the ball forward here to Isaac Coles. He's got Reece James, who's a centre-back, to overtake. Quartes now cutting inside as well, but Isaac Coles is going to try and lay it off. Eze's on the edge of the box. It drops to him again. Oh, it's unlucky there. It's very unlucky. That's much better. That's the first chance we've really had to bring the ball into the box like that. Lovely bit of play from Isaac Coles. Eze making a fantastic run, but a very good block from the centre-back. I'm not sure who blocked it. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was more paying attention to the fact that it was nearly heading into the back of the net. But now we've got to be careful. Well done there to Masengo. Plays it to Figueroa and we get the ball away. So, yeah, I'm not going to say it's been end-to-end. Oh, now I get my advantage. Cheers, mate. But yeah, it's been an interesting one. It's not really been either side getting like an abundance of possession. I don't think, I mean, I'll see the halftime stats to be completely wrong, I'm sure. But yeah, it's been a little bit cagey. It has been a little bit cagey. Mwepu's going to try and put it up in the air. I haven't really got many players for like aerial threats, but I tried it anyway. Eze. Abira Eze, boys. You love to see it. Abira, you absolute king. Oh, I'm so over the moon, boys. I'm so over the moon. Hopefully, we get to see Eze playing at Loftus Road soon in the pre-season friendly against Crystal Palace. I'll let him score if we're comfortably ahead. But it's just going to be good to see Eze playing again at Loftus Road. Sadly, it won't be in the blue and white, but we can do that here, and that is a beautiful finish. That is right in that top corner. Kante can't get near him. Mendy gets a save. Mendy saves it into the top corner, so he does get a touch. I thought it was just a perfect shot from Eze. It was good enough, obviously, to find the back of the net. But, mate, Mendy got his fingertips to it. It just wasn't enough. But the main thing is, it's 1-1. We're back in it, boys. Come on. Tyrese Campbell is just going to charge at this Chelsea back line. He's just going to keep running. Going to put it onto his left and finesse it. Oh, it's off the bar. What an effort that was from Tyrese. I've been trying to mix up the shots and the goals and stuff that we score, and I'm well aware that at the start of this, like our first couple of chances were me running down the wing and then trying to get it into the box. So when I get the chance to try something a little bit different every now and again, I'm going to try to. And Tyrese there very nearly pulling off a Mwepu special, but it is going to be half-time. It's 1-1. I'm not upset with it. I'm upset with the way that we conceded. It was poor defensively, but then it all came from that advantage that we weren't given, which is ridiculous, personally, but it is what it is. Am I going to make changes here? I don't think I'm going to make changes yet. I think bringing on Amos at some point will be a smart play, because although he's a little bit tired, it's going to be enough of a gap between this game and I think it's Everton we have next. I might be wrong on that, but hopefully there's enough of a gap to try and pull that off. But regardless, I think we stick with the same team. I've just seen Isaac Coles is now 89 rated. Jesus Christ, what an absolute plur. Let's just crack on. So I'm going to say not quite more of the same again, but more chances. If we can create more and really take the game to this defence. I've not really thought about the fact that, Quartes at right wing back, who's not going to be the quickest right wing back in the game, is he? And then they've got Hummels, who's not exactly rapid. There's weaknesses to definitely sort of attack in their defence that I haven't been. So second half, I'm going to try and focus on that a little bit more, obviously, when I have the ball. Tyrese Campbell going to lay it off here to Isaac Coles. Isaac Coles going to go back to Tyrese. Tyrese going to put it back inside. I thought the defender was going to go a little bit further along, so I thought I was going to cut inside and then have wrong-footed the defender, be able to just zip past him, but no, he reacted too quickly for what I was planning on doing. Oh, lovely tackle there from Isaac Coles, and now Eze. Oh, lovely stuff. Little ball roll. Eze. Oh, Eze. No save this time. No touching it into the top corner. That's all Abire. He is back. And the form this man is in. He is just he's home, boys. Eze is home. And it's so great to see. He's just absolutely scoring for fun. This little touch here, the little ball roll. Isaac Coles with a lovely tackle, by the way, in the first place. Lays it off to the man himself. And Abire just does what Abire does. And that is just fine the back of the net. What an absolute finish. What a run. Lovely little ball roll. Lovely little play. Oh, man, that was beautiful. I enjoyed that. a lot. Got to be careful here. Havertz is on the overlap. McCallum with a very, very good block indeed. I am actually going to make a change here. We are going to take off Mwepu, I think, is going to be the smart play. Mwepu to come off for Amos. Mwepu is just a little bit tired. It was going to be Masengo that I took off, but I think it makes sense to take off Mwepu in this situation. I'm also actually just going to change Masengo and El Basir just because my left centre mid is slightly differing instructions, just so it allows Mwepu to go forward that a little bit more. And I'd rather El Basir's doing that than Masengo, because Masengo is that little bit more defensive-minded. Hold on. That was a very, very good cross, and that was going straight to Hummels. But Masengo's going to bring it away here and lay it off to El Basir, and Eze is in some decent space. I just can't find the time to play it to him. And I was looking at Eze. I was not looking at El Basir, and that's my fault. I was not paying attention to where I actually was with the ball. But they're going to play this forward now, and lovely stuff there from Williams to get back. Figueroa is just going to play a calm little 1-2 with him. Lovely. Oh, sorry, it's Lopez. Lovely little 1-2. And again, a chance for us to come away here with the ball. Eze going to lay it off to Isaac Coles, who I did definitely shoot. My bad. Got to be careful here as Chelsea bring this ball forward. Mate, there was some lovely bit of play there from Chelsea, but the final pass just wasn't quite the one. I think it was Havertz playing it through to Pulisic, and thankfully Havertz's pass wasn't quite as pinpoint as it needed to be to cause a problem. We've had a bit of a chance here now to potentially bring it away. Amos now, El Basir into Tyrese, who's going to try and turn Reece James, but Reece James isn't a slow customer. Again, I keep going to cut one way or another, thinking the defender's going to go the other, and I keep going the same way the defender's blocking. That's my fault. Tyrese has had a bit of a quiet day at the office, apart from that shot off the bar, but maybe a chance here. Can he take it past Skriniar? Again, no. Mate, Skriniar has got Campbell's number today. He has been very good at stopping Tyrese doing what Tyrese does. Only a couple of minutes left on the clock here. I've had changes queued for about 15, 20 in-game minutes, but the ball just hasn't left the pitch. So if they do come on, they're going to be on for seconds, literally. But last probable chance here of the game, and it is going to potentially fall Chelsea's way if we can stop them from having any sort of chance. That'd be great. Lovely step in there from McCallum. El Basir brings it away, and that is full time. 2-1 is the final score. The changes I was planning on making were going to be Ozzy Kakai on at right back, and then man like Mambimbi on for Eze. But it doesn't matter. The changes didn't need to happen. We won 2-1. Sadly, I didn't get to rotate a little bit as much as I wanted to, but I wasn't in a position to just be like, you know what, I'll just boot the ball long and off the pitch or whatever and have it go off and just make the changes. It was too close of a game for me to worry anything like that. But Tyrese Campbell kept quiet. But I think I saw at one point it pop up. I think if Tyrese Campbell had scored today, he'd have broken the Premier League record for most goals scored in a Premier League season. So there's a chance that that's on the cards potentially for the next game. But 2-1 is where it finishes. I'm very happy with the result. The boys did really well. And yeah, another 3 very important points. Okay, that win comes at a very good time, puts us in a very good position. We're still comfortably ahead of the chasing pack. I don't know if Liverpool played their game or not. I'm not too sure. But we have our semi-final up against Leicester. I didn't realise that A, this was the next game, or B, it was quite as close as it was. We might have to rotate a little bit. The FA Cup would still be a fantastic cup to win. I'm not taking anything away from that. It would still be phenomenal to win it. So I'm not going in like with a weak team, but we are going to go in with a bit of rotation. Okay, here we are. Here's the team I'm going to be running in with. You can see the rotations. Ozzy in at right back, Pratt in at centre back. Johansson playing. I know it's a player who hasn't played in a long old time, but he has asked to play. He did specifically ask to play, and I'm down to play people if they ask and if I can fit them in. Willock also asked to play, as did Mambimbi. 2 players that are, you know, on that interim. They're both on the bench, but are good enough to get minutes for us for sure. You can see they've got some great signings. They've got themselves Stones as centre-backs. They've got Brozovic. They've got Saka. They've got Malacia, who's obviously just joined United in real life. They've got Griezmann up top. It's going to be a tricky one, but it's the FA Cup semi-final. All of the normal players who would be in the team are on the bench. So I've got a very strong bench today, but let's take these guys on and see how we do. I won't lie to you. I still don't know how I feel about semi-finals being held at Wembley. I don't know if I'm sold on that yet. I think they should be saved for finals. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm a little bit boring, but I think the cup games, the finals should be at Wembley, and everything building up to it shouldn't be. It's the reward of the final, you know. But regardless, we're going to treat this game like it is the final because we're going out to win it. Obviously, we have got a bit of a rotated squad. You can see the teams that are in the other leg, City and Chelsea. I'd say we maybe got the slightly easier pool. Not that Leicester are bad, but we know how good those teams are. They've got some incredible squads. I don't know who I'd rather play. Chelsea, obviously, with a 5-back. We did just beat them, but they have got a 5-back, which is never nice to play. And City is City. Like, it's a tough one, but we've got to face Leicester first. We've got to get through a very tough challenge in Leicester City before we can even think about that. So let's take them on. Let's see how we do. Come on, you Ars. Let's get ourselves to an FA Cup final. That would be incredible. Leicester are knocking this ball around so quickly. I am struggling to get this off them, let alone like do anything. They are knocking it around so nicely when they've got possession, and now they're just causing me problems. I can't even play it out from the back. I'm having to like try and be clever with it. This is I'm already slightly stressed by this game. They've started very worryingly good on the ball. They knock it around for fun, and it is not fun to play against, and that was offside. But yeah, this is going to be a challenge. Griezmann lays it off here to Harvey Barnes. Ozzy's trying to close him down. Amos now trying to close down Griezmann. You can see they're knocking it around comfortably. Brozovic, tries to lay it off, but it's going to be blocked by Mwepu. And now Isaac Coles with the chance to bring it away. Mambimbi is going to make the run. It's not the best ball from Isaac Coles, but Mambimbi makes it work. And we are going to get a corner from that, I believe. It wasn't the best pass from Coles, but mate, man like Mambimbi working his absolute socks off to try and make something from it. Amos, he's going to be the one to try and climb up to it. He's not the tallest of customers, but he almost won it. But they are going to bring it away, Leicester, and that's a shame. Got the ball here, Leicester. They're going to try and lay it over the top. McCallum is going to win it, but it's going to be knocked down here to Saka. You can see they just look at the way they knock it around, like the way they find these spaces. Leicester City on Legendary is no joke, boys. It is no joke. They're going to try and lay it off there. I'm not sure who it was who made that run. I think it's a very Saka-like trim, so it could have been Saka running through. And if Saka's running through, if that was on his left foot, we were in trouble there. Oh, lovely ball through. Griezmann, Lafont with a fantastic save. Griezmann pulled onto his right foot, and thankfully Lafont was equal to the shot. It wasn't a bad shot at all. He's going for that golden boot in the FA Cup. He's only one goal off of that the top goal scorer, who I think was Ironside, I think it is, who's the current top goal scorer in the FA Cup. But yeah, Griezmann causing us problems. Thankfully Lafont equal to it, and we get the corner away here. McCallum with a bit of pace of his own. We've got, oh man, Bimby was making a run. It's a poor touch. That's really frustrating because we're not getting lots of the ball. I'm sure you guys are going to have seen more Leicester City highlights than you're going to have seen QPR highlights so far in this first half. It's been very, very tough to get anything here. Mwepu, much better through ball. Man, Bimby, can he take on the defence? No, they just catch him. I couldn't get the ball to Willock. Schmeichel very calmly out. Ah, frustrating, boys. Oh, a lovely ball inside there. Oh, it's not really well worked by the boys. Jeez, that could have been bad. That could have been very bad. I think we've got away with one there because that was just bouncing around here, there and everywhere. That was a problematic moment there. But we've got a lovely ball running forward here from McCallum. Isaac Coles can't quite take it past those two as he's tried to sort of weave it in between. And classic EA, if that was the AI, they'd have had another 10 minutes of that because I was not in a terrible position. It is the time that the whistle should be blown, but apparently only if you're not the AI. But regardless, it's 0-0, and I have to say, Leicester have been the better team by far. This has not been an easy game at all. They have put the pressure on us. We have struggled to sort of deal with some of it. You can see there's been one or two chances. They've looked very, very good. Griezmann's had two very, very decent chances. We haven't offered a huge amount. Amos is very tired. That is a problem. That is a shame. I'm going to bring on Masengo. I think that makes the most sense here. Let's bring on Masengo. Let's just keep the stamina in the middle of the park as much as we can. To be fair, Amos has been running a lot. He's had a lot to do in that first half. So let's take off the captain. Let's bring the very, very more than capable substitution of Masengo on to fill his place. Obviously, it's not where I would normally play Masengo, but we know that he can do it. He is more than capable at CDM. So let's just try in second half. Let's get a little bit more of the ball. Let's push Michael under a bit more pressure. Just like that. Good effort from Willock. It's a good save. It was one I wouldn't really necessarily expect to beat Schmeichel, but let's put him under pressure. Let's try and win some set pieces. Let's try and, keep putting him under pressure. That's what we need to do. Willock now on the ball inside here to Masengo. Masengo going to lay it off. I think Bimby's just offside. He is. It's a good shot. It's a good save, but he was offside. If I'd have planned that a little bit better, I would have taken another touch when I was with Masengo there. Another touch. Wait for Masengo to get onside and then consider it. It was rushed by me. Ball out wide here. Got to be careful. Don't want to let them push themselves into getting loads of space. As soon as they get multiple players in space, I know that the tiki-taka is just on its way, and I know we're going to struggle. But I'll tell you what we have got is pace. In man like Mbimbi, he's been pushed a little bit further wide than I'd want him to. There was some venom in that shot. That shot was flying, but so did Schmeichel. He flew in the right direction. He made a very good save. But yeah, Mbimbi absolutely leathered that. I think it's going over. I don't think it was quite going in, but Schmeichel wasn't to know that. He's made the save. I think this is Leicester making a change or two. Dewsbury Hall on for La Chabella. Probably saying that wrong. Apologies. I don't know what rating Dewsbury Hall was going to be in this save, so it'll be interesting to see. Good cross in. Oh, it's just wide. It is just wide. Good effort. Wasn't quite on target, but mate, it's better than we've offered for a lot of it. Mbimbi's come alive a little bit and getting a couple of chances. We need Mbimbi to really keep up making those chances, because obviously we have the more than capable Tyrese Campbell on the bench, and if I need to, Tyrese will come on. He will make a difference, I'm sure. Ball out wide here to Saka. McCallum has got to do well, and he has done very well there to win that. Not just win it, but then also find the pass to Coles and get it away. And now Mwepu with a chance to try and bring this forward. He's got players around him, but no one that's really been closing him down. And now we get the ball here to Chris Willock. Oh, it's a very good save from Schmeichel. I've tried to chip that. That is a chipped shot. But Schmeichel's just got down and got his arm up quick enough to stop it. That is unfortunate. It's a good bit of play. We are working on the counter, and I'm okay with that. We've got the forwards to work on the counter and make it work for us, but we've just got to defend well. Otherwise, working on the counter becomes risky business if you give the other team too many chances. And this is one of those. Very well stepped in from Pratt, and then he loses it. I cannot believe that. I genuinely cannot believe that, because Pratt's done everything right there. He stepped in really well. He gets this touch, and then Lafont pushes it away. That's so frustrating. So frustrating, because I'm booting that away with Pratt. That ball is about to just fly into the stratosphere, and instead it finds the back of the net. We have to make these changes now. We now have to make these changes. Eze and Tyrese both coming on 15 minutes to try and get us back into this. That is a very, very frustrating goal to concede, because I don't feel like that's justified in the scenario. As I said, Leicester have been very good, but I don't think it deserved to us to concede in that way. And hold on, Eze has come on. Where has that been this entire game? Eze's just walked through them like they weren't there. Eze's just walked through like the entire Leicester team didn't exist. Look at their defence. Mambimbi's been making runs at this all game and has been closed down in like an inch of his life. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Maybe it just shows the power that is Iberi Eze. I don't know, but talk about an impact sub. He literally got the ball, ran, scored. Kickoff glitch confirmed? I don't know, but the entire Leicester team just shut off there. I don't know what to say, boys. I don't know what to say. Isaac Coles here, trying to bring it away. Very good tackle there from the Leicester player. A phenomenal tackle. Ethan Pratt with a good tackle there on Dewsbury Hall, but it does bounce back to him. And they're going to try this ball over the top here. Have to say, McCallum has had an incredibly tough job of keeping Saka quiet this game, and he has defended very well today. McCallum has had a phenomenal game. So fair play to him. Lovely pass there, by the way, from Stephanie Johansson. Iberi Eze. Look who's on the edge of the box. It's Mwepu. Oh, man. He's absolutely lumped it. If I wasn't playing for style, I'd have taken a touch. But Mwepu, oh, it's just wide. It is just wide of the post. I thought it just gone over the bar, but it had gone just wide of it. Hernandez coming on here at left back. Absolutely crazy. Teo Hernandez makes his way on the pitch. Sure. What a signing that is. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Mwepu very nearly securing us the win and into the final. That was a ticket to the final right there. We've now got to be careful not to give that ticket away. Ozzy Kakai, very well done, my dude. Very well defended here. Can we get this ball? Oh, not the best pass away. Figueroa playing it a little bit scary there, but we've kept it. It's okay. Now maybe just one last chance. Can we get this ball up the pitch and create something here? Going to try a through ball, and it's going to go to Eze. Can he bring it down? Malakia is going to win it. That's unfortunate. Okay, they're going to bring it away. That is going to be full time. I'm fairly sure this goes to extra time in semi-finals. There's no replay. It's extra time. I'm almost 100% certain of that. So let's see how we can change things. Do I get more substitutions now? I don't know if I do. El Basir? Yeah, I can bring on El Basir. Okay, that's fine. I think we have to save the other change. Williams or Lopez, sorry, depending on who gets tired. Ozzy and McCallum are both quite tired. McCallum's played very well. I think at some point it will probably be Williams. I won't lie to you. I think the fresh legs in fullback is going to prove to be important. The centre-backs have done a decent job. Pratt's been unlucky for his situation to have led to a goal. Hold on a second here. Tyrese Campbell, I maybe should have taken a touch. The ball from Eze was almost perfect. If it had been just in front of Tyrese for him to take a touch or to drop to his feet, then perfection. But, you know, the boys have played well. Eze, since coming on, has been unbelievable. We have half an hour now, or 25 minutes, if you look at the clock, to try and secure something here. Try and get the win. Let's try and do it. Eze. Lovely stuff. Tyrese Campbell. Finesse to that near post in front of the QPR fans. It's things you love to see. Could that be our ticket to a final, of the FA Cup? It puts us in very good position for 2 trophies for the end of the season. But Eze, lovely stuff. As I said, he has been phenomenal since coming on. Tyrese doing what Tyrese does, which is scoring for fun. We have now got to see this out. We have to see this through. This is not going to be an easy game to power through on. I just want to see if I make those changes. Can I make... Oh, I can't. Is it just 4 changes? That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, this team has got 20 minutes on the clock to power through this now. Come on, boys. We've worked hard to come back into this. We have worked very hard to come back into this. This Leicester team have been very, very good. We have fought for this. So let's see it through. Okay, 15 minutes to go. The boys have powered on pretty well so far. Again, I know I've got no changes to make, but 15 minutes to see this game through, to win a ticket to the final of the FA Cup. Come on, you R's. Let's do it. Let's get it done. Ball in here from Leicester. Dewsbury Hall on the edge of the box with not a good shot. It does just bounce and trickle wide. I'm absolutely okay with that. Oh, man, the stress there. That's the first thing that's really happened in extra time. Not loads has sort of happened in extra time. Apart from the goal, obviously, from Tyrese. It's been very cagey. It's been a lot of the ball in the middle of the park. Me trying to find space. Leicester trying to do the same here. But Isaac Cole's very good effort. Phenomenal save there from Schmeichel against a number of other keepers. That's got a good chance of finding the back of the net. But obviously, Schmeichel is a very, very capable keeper. Very good keeper indeed. But now we've got to be careful here. Not too long left. Only a couple of minutes on the clock. Let's just see this out. I'll let you guys stick with it and see everything that happens for the last few minutes of this very, very, very tense final couple of minutes. A poor pass there from the Leicester player, and it does drop to El Basir. And now Eze going to lay it off. Isaac Coles is going to try another long-range effort. Oh, and this time it flies in. Isaac Coles, he has been finding his shooting boots, sorry. I've been working on the shooting with him, and boy, is it paying off. Isaac Coles is almost like a new player with his finishing now. He is scoring goals that we wouldn't even dream of him scoring a matter of weeks ago, a matter of episodes ago. It's fantastic to see him now getting these kind of goals. And look at that. Oh, it's pretty poor. It's a bit of a knuckleball, to be fair, but it's pretty poor from Schmeichel. I don't think it gets a deflection. No, it doesn't. It's just not a great effort from Schmeichel. It's obviously got some power behind it, but the saves that Schmeichel has made, it surprises me that out of all of them, that's the one that finds its way into the back of the net. But man, chuffed to see it. 3-1. We make our way through the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We have got ourselves into 2 possible trophies to be won now this season. We have an FA Cup as a possible and the league. It would be phenomenal if we can get both. Either would be great, but we're in such a good position now to be leaving this season with 2 trophies. It would be great to see. Fingers crossed we can pull it off. I'll let you guys see the stats, because as you can see, we ended up definitely dominating the stats. But look at the passing. They nearly tripled us for the passes. It's unreal how much they were knocking that ball around. But we come away with it. 3-1. We're through. FA Cup final, here we come. Okay, as you can see, we are through. I don't think the other game would have played yet, so I don't think we'll know who... That's the wrong button, Tom. Who our final is. Oh, we do. It's up against Chelsea. Chelsea beat Man City. Wow, okay, so our FA Cup final is going to be against Chelsea. Interesting, very interesting. But now we have Leicester in the league, so we've got that game to worry about, so let's power onto that. Okay, so we are going to go in with our strongest 11. We know that our slightly changed 11 did pretty good against them, but it was the introduction of the likes of Abire and Tyrese that really secured that win in that last one. So I'm going to start this game. As you guys know, obviously with that other game going to extra time as well, there was no way I was jumping to sim in that, especially when I was behind or needing to chase a win in a very close game. I will potentially have to push this one to sim if we can... get comfortably ahead. Although after playing Leicester recently, we know that's possibly not the case. Regardless, let's get into it. Here we are. We're still not at home playing Leicester, but this time we are at Leicester. We are at the King Power Stadium, and we have to come away with 3 points today. We've got 3 goals in the last one. 3 points today are what we are after. Obviously, with our strongest 11 from the off this time around. Maybe that will make a bit of a difference. We'll find out. Time will tell whether that is the case. But yeah, all we can do is come into this one and give it our all. That's literally all we can do. And obviously, don't forget, Tyrese Campbell, potentially with a record-breaking season number of goals, could be on the line today. That could be something that we achieve if we play our cards right today. So fingers crossed we can do just that. But let's take them on. Let's take on Leicester for the 2nd time today. And for the 3rd time today, come on, you Amos on the ball, bringing it away here in the middle of the park into Mwepu. Eze back to Mwepu. Mwepu pulls it onto his right, pulls the trigger, but Schmeichel makes a very good save. And it's early doors, Leicester doing what they did in the last game, knocking around quite nicely, but Mwepu getting the ball, or Amos getting it and then bringing it forward and allowing Mwepu to try and create something. I'm going to whip this ball in there now. It's going to aim towards Tyrese Campbell, who's not the most prolific in the air. We have injured one of their players, sadly. It does look like Game is going to play on, though. We're going to whip it in there. It's going to drop to Eze, who heads it back to ice. That was a shot. I've definitely used circle there to shoot. But Masengo, inside. It's going to be brought away here. Schmeichel's going to get the ball. I think, surely they're going to blow the whistle here. Surely the rest are going to blow. He's still down. Their player is still... Yeah, he has blown the whistle eventually. I was going to say... Oh, it's Saka. Saka has not got up quickly there. I don't know what happened. I think it was from the corner. I think Tyrese went in for it. And the two of them sort of came together. It'll be interesting if it does show the replay for how it happened. But I think it was from the corner. Let's find out here. It's a bit innocuous. It doesn't really look like anything happened between the two of them. But he's gone off. Jose Perez comes on for him. In regards to a team obviously being weakened, it's better for us at the fact that Saka's off the pitch. But obviously, you don't want it to happen because of that. But yeah, I mean... Sadly, it happens. It was weird that the game didn't stop for as long as it did. That was a weird thing. But regardless, it's 0-0. They've had to use his substitution very early on, and it definitely weakens the team. Masengo here with the ball played off to him here by a lovely pass from Amos. But he's going to have to turn. Going to play it back to Amos here. Amos now is going to have a shot because I'm feeling like it. Okay, it's hit the top of the net. It would have been nice if he used his right foot. That was the whole reason I shot from there, thinking he would play it with his stronger foot at least. But it sails over. It was a bit of an audacious effort. And yeah, I'm feeling it, boys. I'm feeling like something saucy is going to happen soon. Leicester bring the ball forward very nicely. Perez lays it off. Oh, that's a terrible... I was literally about to say, it's not a very good shot. But it still takes it past Lafont. It still finds the back of the net. I can't believe that's beaten Lafont, boys. I genuinely can't. Look, he scuffed it. Oh, man. Lafont, bro. That is poor. That is so poor. He's hit the deck so early, man. Oh, I can't believe that's found the back of the net. I genuinely can't. I'm mortified. I'm genuinely mortified they've scored that. We're 1-0 down, half an hour in, and it's all gone a bit wrong, boys. I cannot believe that's gone in. Lafont, mate, you need to have a think about what's gone on there, lad. Oh, this is bad. This is not good. They're working their way through here. Oh, good tackle there from Lopez. Lopez has done really well to win that and help us bring it away. And maybe we can bring it away, actually, and make a bit of a counter. Lovely stuff here. Masengo on the ball. Eze sees his record-breaking teammate running through. And you know we had to. You know we had to. Tyrese can't decide how to celebrate. My dude. There you go. Just do your thing. Oh, it skipped it. Oh, fuming. Absolutely gutted. It skipped everything. Regardless, Tyrese Campbell, mate, I'm fairly sure that's a record-breaking amount of goals now. 32 goals in 34. Is that the record? I think the record's 31, is it not? I might be wrong. But regardless, Tyrese Campbell, mate, take a bow, lad. 1-1. We're back in it, which is great to see. But yeah, that's a huge accomplishment from Tyrese Campbell. It's truly unreal. He has been one of, if not the biggest parts of this season. If we win some trophies, is what I was about to say. Lafont, much better, mate. You didn't hit the deck before the ball came at you. Lovely stuff. Well, that is half time. It is 1-1 at the break this time around. And man, it's been a tricky game. It has been a tricky game. We're struggling to get loads and loads of chances. There we go. The competition record is 32. He has got 31. So the record is 32. So another goal today for Tyrese will match the record. 2 more across the season, obviously, will break the record for Tyrese. He has been in that kind of form. He has been truly unplayable at times this season. But at the break 1-1, Liverpool not playing today by the looks of things, so we don't have to worry about the potential Liverpool overtake if things went wrong. But again, we got the best team on the pitch right now, so let's just keep the team as it is. I've got nothing to change. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I think if any team's going to get ourselves the win in this, it will be this team. Obviously, we've got some very, very good and more than capable subs on the bench as well. But Isaac Cole's here. What an effort. What a save from Schmeichel. I thought that was just curling into that top. Well, it was curling, but it's a fantastic save there from Schmeichel. It's a really, really good effort. And it's fingertip. I mean, it's sort of a forced save because it definitely doesn't hit his hand. But, you know, I think he'd have saved it anyway. Tyrese Campbell tries to get up to it. and doesn't quite win the header on the corner. But yeah, we're looking good. We're looking pretty good right now. I'm very happy with the performance, but we've got to push for that second goal. Oh, it's a nice bit of play. Barnes on the ball now. Mwepu with a fantastic tackle. He's been a little bit quiet in this game, Mwepu. He's not seen loads of the ball, but now he gets it again here in a little 1-2 with Isaac Coles. Lays it off to Abire. Abire, look who he sees, boys. Look who he sees. Is it the record-breaking striker? Not yet. Not yet. Being very unselfish is Abire Eze. Could have argued that maybe I should have just cracked on with Eze. But, mate, that was a good effort. Again, it's a very good save. Schmeichel is a very capable keeper. They're making a change here. They're taking off Leicester. I forget his name. I forget how you say his name. I can't even work out who that is. Who are you? Oh, it's Arthur. It's Arthur from Juventus. Okay. Okay. Pretty interesting change. Oh, mate. Imagine we'd scored a bicycle kick with our centre-back. Figueroa, mate, that would have been unreal. Sadly, it was straight at Schmeichel. It wasn't a bad effort, though. McCallum's going to get up to this one. It's a good block initially. Barnes heads it to the edge of the box. Lopez tries to keep it alive. Figueroa doesn't jump anywhere near that one, and they do eventually get it away. Got to be careful here as Leicester do bring it forward. Lopez lays it off to, I don't know who that was. I think that's Perez. It's a good save, though. We've got to keep this out, though. Got to keep it out. Oh, well done, Isaac Coles. He's put McCallum in a bit of a sticky one there, but, mate, we just about get rid of that. That was looking a bit troublesome. I was not overly confident with what we were having to deal with there, but McCallum has just literally just got green grass ahead of him here. He's just going to whip it in. It's too near to Schmeichel. I'm very quickly going to get some changes ready for when the ball next goes off the pitch. I'm going to take off Eze for Mambimbi, and I'm also going to bring on El Basir over Masengo. Just the attacking slight difficulties or differences, I should say, between the two of them. El Basir with that increased passing, with the increased dribbling, just hopefully bring something more creative maybe from the middle of the park. Masengo definitely has done fantastically, not just in this game, but across the season or since we've signed him for sure. But El Basir just offers something a little bit more creative, and hopefully he can do that and bring that to the game. And hopefully he can do it with us not being behind. We've got to just try and defend this one. The ball is going to come in. Hopefully we're going to equal that one. Lovely stuff. Well done. It's well away. Eze's fouled there, surely. Yes, let's make those changes. Bring on the players we've just brought on. And yeah, hopefully these two can come on and just add something different. Eze's been phenomenal. Eze change is not because Eze's been bad at all. As per usual, Eze absolutely balling. But yeah, I think it's mainly just stamina. And we know what Mambimbi can do off the bench. Mambimbi, sadly, has become more of a super sub player than a starting player by his own ability. He comes on off the bench and just absolutely wreaks havoc. So hopefully he can do the same again today. Leicester just keep an eye on this ball here. Edge of the box now with Brozovic. It's an easy pass in for Griezmann. Okay, not the best shot in the end there from Arthur. It does fall pretty much straight to Lafont, and we have a chance to bring this away. El Basir takes it past one. Can he just bring this ball forward? Finds Mambimbi. Man like Mambimbi. Can he bring it inside? No, I was too slow to really try and do anything there. That's a shame. Only 5 minutes on the clock. Can we push on for a late winner, please? Got to be careful here as Leicester push forward. Oh, I've left him completely open. Brozovic hits it straight at Lafont. He has had his issues in the last couple of games, Lafont. But boy, oh boy, is that a big save there. McCallum brings this forward fantastically. El Basir finds Tyrese Campbell. Tyrese Campbell, surely not. Tyrese Campbell with the winner in the last minute. It's literally the end of the game. And Tyrese Campbell finds the back of the net in what could be a truly humongous goal for our season. It's the second time in 2 games that a goal after 90 minutes has found the back of the net for us, and that could be humongous. Lafont with a great save, McCallum bringing it forward fantastically, and El Basir with what is a huge assist, and Tyrese Campbell matching the all-time goal scoring record in the Premier League with what is one of the biggest goals potentially of this season. He is absolutely well and truly smashing it. Tyrese Campbell, mate, take a bow. 33 goals this season. You absolute machine. You can't say much better than that. You cannot. I'm lost for words. I am absolutely lost for words. Huge dub there. That is a phenomenal win. I can't believe it, boys. I don't know what else to say. I simply cannot believe it. Unreal stuff. Well, that is a huge result. It's genuinely blown my mind how this is going right now. I am over the moon with this squad. Now I'm gonna have to be a little bit of a pain in the backside here. Firstly, look at that, Tyrese Campbell, you absolute machine. You absolute machine. What a goat. We're currently 4 points clear with a game in hand. Our next game is up against Everton. Then we've got 3 league games and the cup game. I'm going to have to sim this Everton game because I've had to play overtime, extra time, sorry, overtime. Where am I from? Extra time and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to have to sim this Everton game. It's going to start as a sim. If I need to jump in, then I will. But ideally, I don't have to jump into this. Whatever happens, happens. And we have the last episode is all 4 of those games, 2 cups on the line. We'll see how it goes. But nothing is decided by this game. Like, I can't win the league by winning this game. So I'm going to just jump into it as a sim. Hopefully you guys understand that. We will be jumping in with our strongest 11 as well. So that the strongest team that I've got available to me will be starting this as the sim. So again, fingers crossed these boys can power through. I believe that they can. We've got a phenomenal squad. I'm all about it. Obviously, Everton are in 6th. They are no mugs. They've got a very good team. But I'm going to jump in as a sim. And obviously, I'll show you guys any highlights. And if I need to jump into the game, then I will. But it's been an hour and 15 minutes I've been recording already. So I normally have an hour or so to film these. So I'm already a little bit behind schedule. But regardless, come on, boys. Let's win this. What a phenomenal start. Beautiful play. A lovely finish on the end of it as well. Isaac Coles puts us 1-0 up. Well done, boys. That is a huge, huge start. I feel a lot less stressed now about having to have jumped to sim. That is a lovely bit of play with a lovely goal. And we were pushing for 2 immediately. Jesus. We're knocking this ball round lovely. Like, the way we're playing this is fantastic. The boys are dinking it here, there, and everywhere. This is great to watch. Just like that, it's 2-0. Mate, you know what? We'd have won the season, I don't know how long ago, if I didn't sim these games and didn't play them. We just bloody simmed them. He's sort of smashing it. Eze makes it 2. Lovely stuff, boys. Good first effort there from Everton. It does go out for a corner after Lafont makes a very, very good save in the end. And thankfully, we do bring it away. But yeah, that's the first real thing Everton have threatened with at all. Oh, lovely chance there to make it 3. Tyrese Campbell with what would have been another goal to his very, very impressive tally. But yeah, it's sadly a very good save from the keeper. Half-time, and the boys have played phenomenally. You can see the player ratings below me there. The boys have been absolutely playing out of their skin. In regards to stamina, everyone's okay, so we're just going to crack on. Same again, second half. I'll probably make some changes at some point, but for now, it ain't broke, I ain't fixing it. These boys are playing out their skins, boys. Just like that, it's 3. Mwepu adds to the goal scoring. Again, these boys are playing fantastic. I can't even say anything about it. I've made some changes, by the way. El Basir is now on for Amos because he was quite tired. Masengo obviously going to DM. Ozzy Kakai coming on at right back. Mate, the boys playing out their skin. Fair play to him. It turns out this was a great game to sim because we have just absolutely outmatched them today. The boys have played phenomenally well. And even at the back there, look, not letting anything happen. Well done, boys. Well, Everton do find the back of the net. Immobile, who did come on, scores for them. And it's a shame not to keep the clean sheet. I'm confident in 8 minutes we won't concede another 2. I'm pretty confident of that. But yeah, the boys otherwise, apart from that, it's been a pretty much perfect display. And Pratt, by the way, came on about 65 or so minutes in, just so you guys know, really, just to keep you in the loop. Well, it ends up getting a lot closer than we expected. Zubimendi is how I'm going to say that. Makes it 3-2. That will be full-time as soon as it's kicked. But it looked a lot closer in the end. But we absolutely demolished them. I'm pretty confident in saying, you can see by the shots and chances and stuff, we were considerably the better side. But the scoreline looked a lot closer by the end of it. But a huge result from the boys. Massive. That win keeps us 4 points clear at the top of the table with our game in hand and with Liverpool still to play, of course. We have 3 league games left and the FA Cup final. 2 trophies up for grabs in the next and final episode of the season and potentially career mode. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this one. If you have, then please do leave a like on the video. It supports me, the video, the channel, and the series out a whole bunch. If you're new, make sure you hit that sub button and turn notifications on as well to be told anytime that we upload a video. Of course, don't forget to check out our Twitch. The link is down below. We live stream there 4 to 5 times a week. And of course, while you're down there, check out the link to our channel sponsors. Again, a massive thank you to them for supporting the channel. But for now, guys, I want to say a massive thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome. And I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves. And of course, wash your hands.
Nah, his
in a
name
bit.
is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, we'll say hello. Entertained, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know.